a lot, and probably the biggest thing I've learned from over the years is it's the people you have around who are controlling it, and the people you have in your environment. And I've been lucky enough to have good people around, and I try and lead the way on those days and set an example. And I enjoy the end of season do up. It's like, you know, people have Christmas parties, people have their business parties at the end of the year, and that's the same for us.
You just got to get up and go at it again, and he did that last week. He had his Mad Monday. He was here Tuesday, wasn't he, Mick?
Exactly. If you can turn up to work, it's all good.
Yeah.
We've had our barbecue and everything's good, man.
You had soda water.
Yeah, we're still here.
You are fresh too, by the way. Yeah. Following the hospitalisation of Rabbitohs Dylan Walker and Aaron Gray this morning, the Daily Telegraph's Phil Rothfield writes online that prescription drugs are a massive issue in the game, quoting a manager who says 70% of players are using drugs in the off-season, while the Sydney Morning Herald's Andrew Webster quotes a current player who says a player is going to die from prescription drugs. How big an issue is this for rugby league?
Well, it's almost come true, what Webster wrote, you know, and it's a wake-up call.
Well, Johnny Lee said that 20 minutes ago, half hour ago in the show, that we just narrowly averted a tragedy.
It's a wake-up call, and throughout my years playing, I've seen it in club teams and I've seen it in rep teams, people taking prescription drugs recreationally. It's fine to take them to ease pain or if you've had operations, but actually recreationally, sometimes instead of drinking or sometimes
so take them what they've been prescribed for is okay.
It's yeah, exactly, that's okay. Yeah, it's when you cross the line, and I think we had that crackdown a couple of years ago, and from that point I saw a massive improvement from where we were as a game. Now what this does is it re-highlights that thing again, that tars everyone with that same brush, but I can assure you from what it used to be to what it is now, it's nowhere near.
Mick, the education, is there enough? I mean, this is a big
look, we can always
story.
be better, can't we, in all facets of, you know, education. But I think the game, as Benji said, has certainly done a lot over the last few seasons. But again, you know, something like what's happened today, it's devastating that it's a timely reminder that we just can't muck around with these things.
So what has to be done now? If you're the NRL or you're the clubs, do you go away and you think of education programs, or what can we get out of this incident today to try and safeguard us against it happening again?
Can I say,
what?
and you can either agree or disagree, a reality check. You know, sometimes, 100%. And I thought with the supplement scandal across the AFL and rugby league, it was like a slap in the face. Just in case you think this stuff doesn't go on or couldn't go on in your code, here's a living example of what's happening under your nose. And everybody gets a chance to wake up.
Well, we've always had to learn the hard way with everything.
Yeah.
And it's happened that way with the lifting tackles, this occasion with prescription drugs, and it's just got to stop, mate. You know,
Yes.
It's going too far.
You guys are going to stick around because after the break we'll preview the Dally M Awards, and make sure you join us 6:30 p.m. Wednesday. The coaches are back in, Jeff Turvey and Kevy Walters.